So I've been thinking again about what is wealth. And the reason for that is we live in a consumer society today. We don't live in a civil society like we used to do in the first half of the previous century. We live in a consumer society, and we're consumers. That's what a consumer society produces. It produces consumers, not citizens, but consumers. And as a result of that, we buy a lot of stuff. We consume, and as a result of that, we apparently measure wealth in stuff, you know, goods and services. And I can see there's a certain logic to that because our gross domestic product is measured in the production of goods and services. That makes up the gross domestic product. But when it comes to real wealth as a person, if we're not looking at the macroeconomics of a nation, of a government, of a state, then I think the definition, the notion of wealth should be different. I mean, I've seen images of people having their garages filled with stuff. In the garage, there's not a car parked. There's a lot of stuff. Boxes filled with stuff. The garage is just taken up by, bikes not being used and surfing equipment and just a lot of stuff not being used. And when you're not using the stuff that you own, then it's really not wealth, is it? It's just clutter. It's weighing you down. And in my opinion, wealth today in the 21st century, um, wealth as a person, I believe, is more your ability and the resources you have to adapt and navigate the changing environment and the changing conditions in that environment. I believe that your personal wealth should be measured in four things. It should be measured in money, it should be measured in your network, people you know, it should be measured in your skills, your skill set, and it should be measured in your health. And health is important because if you don't have good health, then your money, your attention, your energy, your resources, your time is spent focusing on your lack of health. And so health is important. It gives you energy to do other things in life. Your skill set is important. It lays the foundation for your work and for what you can do, how you can create value, not only for yourself, but for other people in the world. And as a result, how you can generate an income, how you can provide for yourself in this society. The people you know is a very important thing because people around you will be often the connection to your professional endeavors. They'll be the link to, they'll be the sort of the stepping stones to your next type of work, the next workplace, the next project, whatever you want to engage in. The people around you will be the link to getting to that point and to excel and create value, create more value and better value as you grow personally and professionally. And money, not because of money in itself, but because of what money can do. Money is a tool. Just like a hammer, money is a tool. And money can buy you time, it can buy you tools. Like if you're a graphic designer, it can buy you the subscription for Photoshop or whatever. But you can also hire a person to work in Photoshop for you, and then you can do other things at the same time. So you can leverage your your time and resources and your abilities by hiring other people to do the work for you. Money also frees up your time from doing work you don't want to do, work you don't really find valuable for yourself, and work that keeps you from doing what you want to do and creating the life that you want to live. So money is a very important tool. So it's a foundation for actually moving forward. And those four things I think should be considered as wealth for the individual person in society. And then you can leave the gross domestic product for the economists and the politicians to talk about. We should be thinking about how to, increase our wealth in those 4 areas. I think that's the key for every individual in society moving forward. And that's certainly something that I want to focus on. And I want to ask if you're thinking the same thing, if you have other priorities, if your definition of wealth is different, then leave a comment in the section below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.